everybody, Doug here, Revin TV, and we are inside the LeConte Center now for the Spring Rod Run. And I'm going to tell you, all the hottest cars are right here near the front. And I got to like almost squeeze between them. There's so many good ones. But this is the Spring Rod Run at the LeConte Center, and one of the hottest cars that I think is very, very unique is this guy right here, and it is a Woody, and we're going to meet the owner. And this is the name of this beautiful Woody, and the owner is right over here, Craig Wilson. Not this guy, but this guy. Craig,
hey buddy,
is gorgeous.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, you've done so much work on this, and the wife helped you, I hear.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're a team.
Yes, that's the way to go. All right, so first off, what is it?
It's a 29 Ford Woody that Henry never made.
One that Henry never made.
The one that Henry never made.
Okay, but you did.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And you have designed it and built it. Well,
yeah. Well,
primarily yourself.
Yeah. Well, I've had a lot of help.
Sometimes you just have to have some help.
Yeah, that's right.
That's true. Well, tell me about. Let's start in the front.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
you know what? We'll go around this way.
Okay.
And first of all, it is a wood side. I'm going to go a little wider. There you go. Named Driftwood.
Yes, sir.
And where are you guys from?
Louisville, Kentucky.
And you don't surf?
No, but we love the beach.
Well, that's cool. Then you can get there and have some fun with it.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
basically, this front of the body is the way it came from the factory.
Well, it's a 29 Model A, but we put a 32 grill in it.
Okay.
See, it don't have the original Model A grill style.
What was different about it?
Well, just the whole design. The 32 is more elegant.
Yes.
So
you decided that would be
we thought
more
that
proper.
Yeah,
for
more
you.
proper for what we wanted to do. We built this car to go to Detroit to
to get your Riddler award.
To be a Riddler contender, and we did get a grade 8.
That's cool.
Yes,
I know
sir.
now I know about two grade 8 cars that I've videoed. So tell me about this motor.
Okay,
what is
it's a 49 to 53 Ford flathead. And we went all through it, and most people run them Strongberg carburetors, but I wanted to run them Rochesters, so it would be a little bit different.
Well, they fit good.
So we changed the intake and all in order to do that.
Is it an intake that you can buy, or
we had to modify it.
Wow, tell
to
me
make
about
it
that. What did you do to modify it?
We had to make it fit.
Well, yeah.
For the carburetors, it had to be the spacing.
Right.
And,
I see.
And a fella in Montana helped me do that. It's called Hot Rod Cars.
Very cool.
Larry Fullerton.
Nice shout out to Larry.
Yes, sir.
And has the body been modified up here in the front?
The only thing we actually bought was the 4 fenders.
The fenders are not original. Okay.
No, the cowl is handmade.
Nice.
This whole cowl was made by Cecil Taylor down at Hercules.
It's so slick. It's beautiful.
And then I like the doors on the 32 Chevrolet, so we put the
vents, right.
Yeah, instead of having the louvers, I like the doors.
Yeah.
So we changed that.
That's very gorgeous. Now, while we're here, let's look at underneath the front. What kind of a suspension is here?
It's got a straight axle front end from Pete and Jake's.
Nice.
And of course all that's all chrome.
You polished it up nice, yeah.
And then we have a Vega steering box on it.
Wow.
We have disc brakes all the way around.
So underneath these spokers are the discs.
Yeah, they're all disc, and all the rotors have been chromed.
Wow. I think I'm flashing somebody, but oh well. Now I can see you've got stainless exhaust coming.
No, it's stainless, but then we chromed it.
Okay.
We chromed it so that we wouldn't have to polish on it all the time.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
That stainless wants to turn on you.
You're right about that.
And then
Now, I love this kind of beach feel with the wicker that you put in,
Yes, sir.
and that's something your wife did.
Well, it was her and Cecil
Okay.
Hercules
And it's all the way not just in the door, but in the dash.
in the dash.
And you have surfboard. Let me show you
Yeah.
that real cool, because
That's
surfboard pedals.
Yeah, and then we have palm trees in the gauge cluster. I don't know if you can get in there.
Not quite.
Let me
but
open this
yeah.
door.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
I zoomed in. We're good to go.
Okay.
And then the seats are.
The seat's all handmade, and then the back of the seat, Tracy Weaver come up with that idea to make it look like an old lounge chair.
Yeah, I love it.
It really turned out wonderful.
Yes, it did. And your steering wheel,
Well,
is like an ivory almost.
Yeah, that's a steering wheel that Brad Starks come up with, and then we got DW in the center of that for
Right,
Driftwood.
right. And this
The headliner, I don't know if you've seen that up
yeah,
there.
we can see that.
It's
good.
very nice.
And is that like just what kind of wood?
Maple.
It's all maple.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Except in the bed.
The bedwood is different.
The
Okay.
bedwood is different. Yeah,
And you have the driftwood in the door sills.
in the seal plates.
Yeah. And there's a little tiny sack of goodies in there. I imagine.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I love the windows. They go up by.
They just slant up and down.
You loosen that up, and then they slide up to whatever level you want.
Yes, sir.
Is that something that was part
Well,
of that? Or
no,
did you come up with
no,
that too?
that's part of Cecil's deal.
Oh, he
That's-
came up with that.
Yes, sir.
Well,
But that's
you
the
know,
way he does all of his wood.
does he? It's all
Yes, sir.
manual stuff.
Mhm.
No electrical.
No power, all manual,
Wow.
all old school.
Yeah. Now tell me about these wheels. What are they?
They're Dayton wires.
Dayton wires that you've had like
Well, yeah,
powder coated.
yeah, we had them powder coated to offset the brown, and had all the spokes polished.
My wife loved white walls.
Oh,
Big fat
yeah.
white walls. She
Oh, yeah.
loves that.
Me too.
All right. Now let's get to the elephant in the room. You have a surfboard in the bed.
Yes, sir.
What is that? A solid wood surfboard?
Well, no, it's
It's
not.
just
It just
made to
looks
look
like
like it.
it.
Okay.
Just made it look like that.
But the holder, or the
Yeah, that's all handmade as well. And then in the ends of the holder, you can see the wicker where we carried that theme into that.
oh yeah,
And then that looks like the surfboard.
yeah, and that's a nice. It looks like a Ron John, but it's Wilson's your last name.
Yeah,
right?
Wilson's my last name. It
Oh.
says Wilson Surfboard.
Although there's only one.
Yeah, there's only one.
Now the woodwork, like you said, let's talk about that because you said your guy
Okay.
in Florida
Yeah,
did all of this.
yeah, he did all of the woodwork.
and
We
put-
in order to make this tailgate, we took a real thick piece of wood, and they CNC'd that in there, and then we cut this down. But we had a real hard time to keep it from wanting to warp because we took so much wood away,
yeah,
and it picked up the moisture.
it's very thin at that point.
But
wow.
that took a little time.
And that's all. Now, is this the style of that era for a pickup truck?
Yeah, but like I say, they never made one exactly like this. The cab was never wood.
But everything from the windshield back pretty much is wood.
Yeah, everything from the windshield back is wood, and
Wow.
it's of course it's all handmade.
And then the roof is actually a tonneau style.
Well, that's called a hodgecloth. It's actually BMW cloth. That's what they put on there.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take another quick look at that steering wheel with the DW right in the middle. Beautiful. Now let's talk about underneath in the back. What's
Okay.
under there?
Well, the underneath of it, we have it's called a winner's quick change. What you can do is just drop that inspection plate there on the end, and that's the way you get in there and change them gears. And of course, all underneath of it is all got roll pans underneath of it to clear it up. And then we've got a Ford emblem embossed underneath
Yeah, right
The roll
between the
pan,
exhaust and the roll
along
pan.
with the louvers.
Louvered roll pan. Yeah, that's very slick. And
Thank
then
you.
those 4-link bars.
Yeah, them are all
Can you see
billet
that?
billet aluminum. They're called radius rods,
Yeah,
and then of course we had all them drilled.
they're triangulated so that
yeah.
keeps it nice and straight.
Yeah,
Love it.
keeps
man.
everything together.
And you did say you went to Detroit and you
Yeah.
are a contender for Riddler.
Yeah, and we actually got a grade 8.
So you're in the grade 8.
Yeah.
Along with what? What kind of other cars are in there?
Well, there was another pickup truck. There was a 55 Chevrolet brute force, and the black wagon. Well, he won the Riddler.
So this was just recently.
Yeah,
you were up
it's
there.
2020.
So did they actually rate you?
No,
by,
they just.
so it's just a grade 8. Whoever wins wins.
Wins, yes,
no
sir.
ranking.
No
Okay.
ranking. You never know where you fail. You just know you wouldn't win.
I tell you
But
what.
like I say,
I don't
though,
know how they would not like this.
Well,
It's
everybody
gorgeous.
loved it.
And the detail is just overwhelming. I mean, even all these little chrome straps that you have under here.
And even if you was to look up underneath here, we even put some matte finish
On the underside of the wood.
just for the detail.
Yeah.
You know, we tried to cover every angle of detail that we could come up with. And of course, the pinstriping on the wheels, he did. That's all.
Oh yeah, all the way
That's
around the
hand
rim.
laid.
And just your display pieces are pinstriped to match. But the pinstripe you're talking about is right around the edge. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Love it. And are those true knockoffs or is it bolted?
Oh no, they're true knockoffs.
Wow. You don't see that very often on a car of this age.
No, I was telling some other one that you take a lead hammer and hit them in order to tighten them up.
Right.
That's a scary process when you think about it.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, 'cause you hit it and you're like, oh, the chrome.
What I do next?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Well, Craig, I love what you've done here, and this car is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for coming down. Thank you for taking time to talk to us. And
Anytime.
we're
sir.
going to move on and find some more cars.
Thanks for what you do to the industry.
Appreciate it. Take
Thank you.
care.
Thank you.
There you go.
Appreciate it, sir.